Starting a new Minecraft world with no direction can be overwhelming. There are a plethora of possible farms that can benefit you during your journey. The problem is deciding what farms will be the most beneficial to you, not only from a distribution standpoint, but also taking into account the resources that are required to build the farms you have in mind. My name is IronTortoise, which if you were cool and subscribed to my channel, you would know that by now. Yes, this is my shameless call to action. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell, my dudes. Anyways, in today's video, I am going to show you 5 of my favorite farms when starting a new world in Minecraft. But before that, make sure to subscribe to the Like Button's YouTube channel, but refuse to watch any of their videos and watch my videos instead. Notice I didn't say to subscribe to my channel. That's because I already know you did, because I asked you earlier. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Flying Nimbus! Early game Minecraft can be intimidating. There are so many resources to gather and craft with, and most of them play a vital role when starting a new world. But what resources are the most crucial early on? And which of these resources do you really need to have in bulk? If you look at the many different aspects to navigating a playthrough, I would say that a few, frankly, really stand out from the others. Let's start with the basics. Food is probably the #1 resource. Without food, we die of starvation. Without food, I am also not a 300-pound man playing a video game during all of my free time, but that's neither here nor there. What gives us food? Well, many things. Chickens, sheep, cows. I'm excluding vegetables because, well, ew. Thankfully, we will be covering farms for 2 of these resources in this video, sheep and cows, which will provide mutton and steak. The problem now is finding a sufficient fuel source for cooking our food. Well, it'd be a problem if I wasn't so awesome, but fortunately for you, I am. I'll be showing you one ridiculously easy way to farm the best fuel source in the game. Lava. In addition to steak, the cows will provide another crucial resource, leather. Leather is vital for crafting books, which will be needed to enchant weapons and armor before traveling to the Nether or challenging the almighty Ender Dragon. What else is needed to properly explore the Nether? Obviously, you just need a map and a small fairy that constantly spits insults at you.
Listen!
No, you silly willies, you need beds. Why, you ask? Beds will explode when you try to sleep in them while in the Nether, which is why we need them, okay? Maybe some more context might help. If you turn on your brain wrinkles for a moment, you will see that you can use this to blast away large chunks of blocks while searching for one of the rarest resources in the game, ancient debris. This we will use to make netherite, armor, and weapons. Another key component to making beds is wool, which will be provided by the sheep as well. Once you have your super duper awesome spectacular netherite armor, you will want to enchant it. Well, sadly, we have leather for books, but no paper. Have no fear, IronTortoise is here. I'll be showing you exactly how to farm sugarcane, which is what we need to make paper, which is used for books, which is used for enchant. Okay, this is redundant. But wait, there's more, you say. I didn't say that, but you are correct, sir. The last resource needed for enchanting is experience. Thankfully, our friends at www.farmingexperienceinminecraft.com provided us with an extremely efficient experience farm for Java Edition. By friends, I mean me, because I love and care about each of you. Now, let's get started because you're talking too much and I do not have all day. First farm will be our cow farm. This is going to be a fairly simple build with minimal supplies needed, so let's go ahead and get started. This can also double as a sheep farm as well. Let's go ahead and break a block into an elevated area with 3 blocks broken down here. We're going to place a double chest right there with a hopper running into that double chest. Simple enough. Next up, we will break this block here and we want to place a dispenser, which I just placed from the wrong side because I'm a smooth brain. You also don't need to place a temporary block there. Having a bit of a stroke. Anyways, place a button on the side of the dispenser and we're going to drop a, whoops, too low. Look at this upper left-hand corner and place a slab, and then we're going to place 4 slabs in a cross pattern just like this. Next up, go ahead and place some water inside of your dispenser. Now we add our cows, which you can lure in by using wheat if you are in survival. Otherwise, just, use a couple spawn eggs and place an oak fence or whatever fence you choose on top, just like that. You press this button, the cows will elevate, you feed them wheat, they breed. Once so many cows spawn in this spot, they will start to become crushed by the oak fence, just like that. They will drop beef and leather into the hopper, which feeds into the chest. So simple enough. Next up is an automatic wool farm. Also a quite easy build, and you can really scale this up for as many different color wools as you would like. Wools is woolly. Anyways, dig 3 holes in the ground just like this. Place another double chest with a hopper feeding into it, just like we did on the cow farm. Next, we will place a rail on top and then a minecart with a hopper. Next step. Place a temporary block here, 2 grass blocks just like that, break that one, and we're gonna leave this block to the left, and I'll explain why shortly. Next up, we wanna place an observer facing into that grass block with a dispenser on top facing that grass block as well. At this point, place a couple of more temporary blocks, and we're gonna place glass blocks just like this, and we're gonna take these up 2 high. And there. Next up, place a stone block right there with redstone dust on top, and then we'll place shears inside of our dispenser. Now pop out some sheep eggs or lure some sheep with wheat, whichever one you choose. And what happens here is as the sheep eat the grass off of that block, the dispenser will shear them. These grass blocks to the left and right will cause the grass to spread back to that center block, thus repeating the process endlessly. I love this next farm. This will be our bamboo or sugarcane farm. Either one, it works for both. This is also automatic and is AFKable. Yes, that's a term, AFKable. Look it up. Anyways, dig out 4 blocks and place a double chest with 2 hoppers feeding into it, just like that. Next up, we're gonna place rails going across. You're gonna have 5 rails total with 2 powered rails on either end. Perfect. Now we want to place a minecart with a hopper, and that's it. You're done. I'm just kidding. You're not done yet. All right, let's go ahead and place some dirt blocks just like this, straight across over top of the rail. All right, come around this side and do the same thing. And we want to place dirt blocks behind the rail just like this as well. All right, now fill in this hole with a water source and make sure it is not flowing. Next up, we're gonna place, I like to use planks, whatever block you choose to use for aesthetic reasons, but we're gonna place them running across the water just like this. Take it 2 blocks high, and we're gonna place pistons coming across the top. Should be 7 in total. Now in the center here, we will place an observer, planks running along the back, with redstone dust going all the way across. Now let's go ahead and bring these planks the rest of the way across. And now we will fill in the front with glass. Place 2 levers on either side that turn on the rails, and just like that, we are done. Simple enough. So basically the way this works, the sugarcane or bamboo grows, the observer sees it grows, and then the pistons break them so that they can grow again. This is my favorite farm. This is a fuel source farm, aka a lava farm. This might be the simplest one yet. I like to place a chest just like that with 6 cauldrons, then 5 cauldrons this way, and 5 cauldrons this way. Another chest there. Next up, place a temporary block. Take this up 2 high and break those 2. And we're gonna bring these all the way across over top of the cauldrons. Just like that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Next up, temporary blocks. Right there. And then 1 more on the other side. And bring these all the way around this entire U-shaped pattern that we have going for us. Next up, place lava over top of every one of these blocks. Make sure it is not flowing or this won't work. All right, and now we place dripstone all the way around just like that. And the way this works is the lava will flow through the dripstone and drip into the cauldrons. I like to place my empty buckets over here and place my lava-filled buckets over here. And this process actually happens pretty quickly. You'd be surprised. It's actually quite hard to use up the lava faster than it can reproduce. But anyways, on to the easiest farm of this video. The last and final farm, yes, I said last and final as if they aren't the same thing, is a general mob or experience farm, and this one uses quite a bit of supplies. I would highly recommend screenshotting this or pausing the video at this point, and I'm actually going to take this video to a different creative world so you can see how this functions. Okay, I kind of messed up. Get off my back. Anyways, did this video a little bit out of order, but I wanted to show you this first. First thing I recommend doing is digging out 6 blocks and filling it with a water source. The reason will be apparent later, but you're gonna have to jump down a few times, and this makes sure you don't die. Now, first steps of the build. We want to build up 128 blocks. After that, you can hop down to your water source, and we have survived. Check it out. Next, we want to place ladders, or you can use scaffolding, but I recommend ladders, and you'll need 128 of those as well. Now we want a 2x6 platform. So let's go ahead and place blocks out just like this. 1, 5, 2, 4, 3, turn, place another one there, and come back 5 more blocks. Okay, simple enough. Let's go ahead and place 4 chests just like that. We're using 4 because there will be excessive amounts of loot and 4 hoppers running into those chests from the top. We're gonna place 2 blocks there, 2 sets of stairs, and then we're gonna place 4 slabs on top of the hopper, just like that. All right, now we want to place blocks around the edge on each side, all the way around, 2 blocks high, and 2 trap doors just like that. Let's fill this up with water temporarily with a ladder right here as well, because we will be needing to jump down and we don't really want to die now, do we? Okay, now we want to build up 21 more blocks on each side. All right, jump down. Haha, the water saved our life, exactly like I said it would. Anyways, go up this ladder and repeat the process all the way around until we are done. Well, sorta. We're done with this part. Anyways, place blocks in the corner just like this. Whoopee. Break these, and we want to place stairs all the way around. Place 2 ladders there and 2 ladders here. Now we want to build out a 2x7 platform using slabs. And we will do this on all 4 sides, just like that. Okay, now place blocks 2 high all the way around. Boom. Man, we work so quickly. This is amazing. Next up, slabs. We want to fill in the edges just like this, all the way around. Fill in the rest of the gaps with slabs as well. All right, it should look something like this. Next step, we're gonna come to these edges all the way around and place 2 slabs there with water. All right, next step, place trapdoors all the way across and open them on each side. And it should look just like that. All right, now there's a very specific pattern here that we want to place these. And the reason we're placing these is to prevent spiders from spawning, but if you want spiders to spawn as well, then you know what? Don't even bother with this step. That's on you. Who am I to judge? 2 more trapdoors, and we want to repeat this pattern all the way around just like this. So I recommend taking a screenshot of this part as well. And we're going to build a 3 high block wall all the way around. Boom, boom, just like that. Next step, we're going to use slabs to repeat this exact same process 1 more time. We will have a second layer that is identical, just like this. And this basically just speeds up the spawning process. Let's go ahead and build a wall all the way around. We'll make it 2 high. Then make a roof out of slabs. we will go ahead and jump in and be prepared because it will get dark and we need to move quickly. Jump down into the water and flow directly to the pool of water I told you would save our life earlier in this video. Next, we need to fill in this water source with some blocks to get rid of it, break those. Accidentally broke a hopper, excuse me, and then we need to get out of here. I'm moving a little bit slowly, so mobs might start showing up before we know. Man, that would have sucked in survival. Anyways, let's go ahead and place our slabs back down on top of the hoppers and replace our trap door, and that's basically it. At this point, you can be completely done, but I do like to create a little bit of a safe room for while we AFK up here. So go ahead and build around and enclose the walls in. Just like that. Now that this is enclosed, we'll go ahead and throw a bed here in case we need to sleep. This is in case we've been farming for many days and we don't want phantoms to be a problem when we leave our safe space. I like to throw a chest to the right. This is basically for extra swords, and then a cauldron with lava to the left. That way we can throw out any trash that we may not need. Like me! And as you can see, this puts out a ton of experience. You can level up so quickly here. And not only that, but you're going to get a lot of loot that you can use to craft other resources later on. So that basically sums it up. So if you guys found value in this video, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell. And don't forget to subscribe to the Like Button's YouTube channel and refuse to watch their videos and watch my videos instead. I'm IronTortoise, and thank you so much for watching this video. And I hate to leave you here all alone, but I'm going to make like a tree and get out of here. But never forget that I'll always be rooting for you. Huh?